to get to this story. I want to wrap this show up just before the hour ends. So I got 12 minutes. I'm doing good on time, but I didn't want to forget my Travis Kelce story. I wanted to get to that one before I got to the Tennessee story. But here we go. Okay. So, as I mentioned at the very beginning of the season, I think Travis Kelce probably will take a step back in this year, 2023-2024 season. Proven right off the bat. He misses opening night against Detroit. We saw that. Kelce, and then he comes back. He's still kind of sluggish against Jacksonville. Kansas City loses that opening week against Detroit, but they bounce back. They beat Jacksonville, right? They beat Jacksonville, but he's still somewhat sluggish here, you know? Kelce, he's still somewhat on the sluggish side of things. So just reading you some of his stats of the season, all right? 4 catches, 26 yards, touchdown against Jacksonville. First week back, I'll say he peaked out, 12 catches, 179 and a touchdown, October 22nd against the Chargers. So he hit a little hot streak there. But as the season went along, it was more of 3 catches, 14 yards against Miami, even after his bye week, folks. Even against Philadelphia, 744 and a touchdown. Okay? Then you start to get a little closer towards the end of the season. Then you got a lot of 5 for 28 against New England, 5 for 44 against Vegas. That was on Christmas Day, by the way. 3 catches, 16 yards against Cincinnati. Okay. So I remember I mentioned the fact that he had 40-something yards. He had 7 for 44. He did score a touchdown in the Philadelphia. Why does the Philadelphia game matter? Because that was after a bye week, okay? Now, he did not play the last game. He did not play the last game. I think it was against the Chargers. But he did play the next game after that. That was the playoff game against Miami, right? The really cold playoff game against Miami. So he plays that game. 7 for 71. That's pretty good, okay? Then he goes on the road, 5 for 75 and 2 touchdowns against Buffalo, 11 for 116 and a touchdown. Look at these spiking numbers here. From 5 for 44, 3 for 16. Then he jumps up 7 for 71, 5 for 75 too, and 11 for 116 yards and a touchdown against the best defense in the league and the Ravens. Okay, maybe he changed his diet over his off week. He did look more focused. A lot of those catches were short passes and well executed by Andy Reid. And, of course, Mahomes putting the proper touch on the football. But one of those was a runaway touchdown, like a, what do you call it, like a back shoulder timing route where he had to beat the guy to the punch, where he scored that opening touchdown there for the Ravens. So, listen, 11 catches for 116 after three straight, 2 straight road games and 3 straight home games, when his numbers, other than back in October, have been mediocre at best. Okay? Listen to these names that the NFL has drug tested. Jake Browning, random drug test following his win December 16th over Minnesota. Remember that, Carlos? Yeah, I think I beat you in that game at the last one. Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs, he's a rookie. Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs gets random drug test after 100 yards, 2 touchdown game back on Christmas Eve, December 24th. CeeDee Lamb. Dallas CeeDee Lamb hit with a NFL drug test after career best day. That was on New Year's Eve. CeeDee Lamb got hit with it. So maybe it's all just he's taking care of his body. He was saving his legs for the playoffs here. But when you have a game like that and you're a tight end against Baltimore, yeah. Listen, I'd slap it on him. I don't think that if you ain't got nothing to hide, if he ain't got nothing to hide, I'll just show him these other big names. Listen, a lot of guys